Peace, 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 peace. It's Andrew, the Promised Child, once again. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? So look, right. I wanted to do this video. Right, this something that's been heavy on my heart. Right. I speak about it all the time. I talk about it all the time, actually. But I just wanted to do a video on it. Right. And this for like my entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? That's coming up. That's fighting for their dreams, and you want to make your dream a reality, and right now you lack capital, right now you lack support, right now you're not growing, you're frustrated, you angry, and you feel like giving up. You feel like saying the hell with everything. I'm done with it. I'm finished with it, right? And that's how you feeling, right? And I want you to know, yo, keep on going, right? Because I know what it feels like to give your energy to something and give your all to something, like you giving 200%, 300%, 400%, 500%, and it feels like you're not getting nothing out the deal. It feels like nothing is happening for you, right? And that's how you feel. And you like, man, why ain't nobody supporting me? I'm not making no money. Why my company not growing? Been there, done that, and still be feeling like that from time to time, to be honest with you. And I want to tell you, right, like, don't focus on support no more. Like, this is something that helps me personally. Don't focus on support. Don't focus on money, right? I want you to focus on mastery, right? Focus on perfecting your craft, because we can easily get caught up in giving our energy to why people are not supporting me. We can easily give our energy to, I gotta get this money, I gotta get this money. Why people are not supporting me? I'm upset with them, I'm angry with them. We can easily get to the point where we start saying, I'm not successful because people are not supporting me. And the people that you speaking of is people in your neighborhood. I know who you speaking of. You speaking of people in your neighborhood. You speaking of childhood friends. You speaking of relatives. You know what I'm saying? You speaking of people that you know. That's who you speaking about. That's what's driving you crazy right now. That's what's making you upset right now, because the ones that are close are not showing you no love. The ones that are close are not supporting you or buying from you. And the thing is, don't focus on that. Stop trying to convince them. Stop trying to convince the people that you know that you're great. Stop trying to convince the people that you know that your product is dope or your service is dope. Stop trying to convince them that you are doing a wonderful thing. And what you're going to have to do is what I had to do. I'm going to tell you this story. I was sitting in the house probably like late last year or something like that. And I was sitting in the house and I was like, yo, I'm struggling. Ain't nothing working for me. And the only people I was thinking about was the people that was close to me. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I'm like, yo, why they not coming to support me? And it drove me crazy, and I was discouraged, and I was angry. I was upset. And what happened was, I gave my energy to that so much that I stopped grinding. I gave my energy to that so much that I stopped pushing. I stopped working. I wasn't even going out to promote my work anymore. I had even stopped putting up videos for my social media. So I'm not doing no virtual work or no physical work. I'm just in the house moaning and complaining. And then when I finally snapped out of it and I thought about it, I said, yo, your company is not growing because you ain't putting in the work. Your company is not growing because you just laying around chilling. That's why it's not growing. You know, you gotta look at your company like a baby. Your company must be nurtured. You know what I'm saying? A baby gotta eat. Your company gotta eat. You gotta take care of your company. You gotta nurture it. It's like a plant. You gotta keep watering it. You gotta plant the seed and watch it grow. It doesn't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Walmart didn't become a billion dollar company overnight. Target didn't become a billion dollar company overnight. Jay-Z did not become a billionaire overnight. Kanye West didn't become a billionaire overnight. None of these celebrities, none of these big time corporations, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Instagram, Facebook, they wasn't an overnight success. It took time for them to develop their product. It took time for them to keep getting better and better with their talent. It took time. And it's going to take time for you to grow. But you have to focus on mastering. Walmart focused on their customers. Jay-Z focused on his lyrics and got better and better and better and better and just kept dropping classics. You know what I'm saying? Because he perfected his craft. He stayed in the studio working. You know what I mean? Kanye West stayed in the studio working. He stayed working on fashion. He stayed because he mastered something. So for real, just master your craft, homie. Master your craft, sis. You know what I'm saying? Master that. Like, master it. Put in mad hours a day on your craft. If you gotta put in 10 hours a day, if you got to put in 7 hours a day, if you got to put in 12 hours a day, stop looking at the results. Stop looking at the hey, how you doing? Stop looking at the support. Look at what am I doing? Am I getting better? For someone who cut grass, right? They can't just run around talk about who goes sport. No, when you do that 1 yard or when you do your yard, you master it. You make your yard look good. You make your yard look dope. That way the neighbor will look at your yard and say, yo, I want you to cut my grass the same way. And then when you go cut their grass the same way, or when that person go cut their grass the same way, the next person would say, oh snap, yeah, I know somebody that can do it. That's just like a plumber. That's just like an electrician. That's just like a clothing designer. When you put your energy into perfecting and mastering what you're doing, then they're not coming just to support you. They coming because you do an excellent job. You have an excellent product. You know what I'm saying? You have excellent service. You know what I mean? You don't call the mechanic because you want to support the mechanic. You call the mechanic because they're good at something. They can fix your oil. They can change whatever that needs to be fixed on the car. They can handle that. They can take care of that. That's why you call them. You don't call an electrician just because I want to support the electrician. You call the electrician because the electrician is a master at something. You know what I'm saying? They mastered something. You don't get on Facebook to support Mark Zuckerberg. You don't get on Instagram to support Mark Zuckerberg. You get on there because it benefits you. He masters something. Twitter masters something. You know what I'm saying? They're able to connect you to the world. You're able to make money off of these platforms. You're able to become famous off of these platforms. You're able to promote your business on these platforms. So they master something. So the main objective of this video is to tell you master your craft. Put in hours and hours and hours and hours. You know what I'm saying? Because when you master what you do, they gonna chase you. They gonna chase you. They gonna hunt you down. Gucci ain't gotta ask for support. McDonald's ain't gotta ask for support because they master what they do. They master what they do. They are masters of their products. They're masters at their service. So you go hunt them down. So it's time for you to become a master at what you do. If you're a motivational speaker, master that. If you're a rapper, master that. Forget the support. And that's where I'm at. I ain't focusing on the support no more. I'm focusing on mastery. I'm focusing on dominating. I'm focusing on having the best oils, the best wristbands, the best products. You know what I mean? So